Okay, good morning all of you. We are discussing about the van der Waals equation for the real gases. There is nothing but P plus A into N square by V square. The V minus NB is equals to nRT. But here A is nothing but a pressure correction constant. Yesterday I explained already. E is directly proportional to force of attraction between the molecules. Whatever B is there is a volume correction constant. It is nothing but equals to excluded volume or subtracted volume occupied by the gas molecule. If suppose for liquefaction of the gases, for easily liquefaction of gases, we have condition A should be high and B should be low. Means A should be high means the force of attraction between the molecules will be very high. The B is low means a subtracted volume occupied by the gas molecule will be less. Why? Means when it will be low means molecules are close together, force of attraction will be high. Are you understanding? Yes, now we will see three cases. Under this first case I am explaining if suppose pressure is high. If pressure is high, volume is less. Volume less means in the real gas equation P is greater than A into N square by V square. So what can be done? A into N square by V square is neglected from that equation. Then what we are getting? P, this term is neglected into what you are getting? V minus NB is equals to nRT. Simplify. PV minus PNB is equals to nRT. That implies PV is equals to nRT. This term comes this side. We are getting PNB. We are getting. So anyway, PV and nRT relation. PV is greater than nRT. Why? Because we are adding something. That's why I write down here PV is greater than nRT. At high pressure condition, what is the Z value? Volume of a real gas or PV by RT we are getting. Yes or no? So automatically PV value is greater than nRT. So that means what you are getting, numerator value is higher than denominator value. Automatically what we are getting, the Z value is coming greater than 1. Z value greater than 1 means real gas volume will be more when repulsive force is more. A repulsive force is dominating the attractive force between the molecules. Then the gas is easy to liquefy or difficult to liquefy? The gas is difficult to liquefy. Gas is difficult to liquefy. These conditions are very important. Last year in JEE mains examination he asked this concept, and we are discussing about the second case. You see carefully. Second case, pressure is low. Pressure is low means volume is high. So if volume is high, the extra means excluded volume will be very less. V is greater than NB. Then what can be done? NB is neglected because lesser value. Automatically what we are getting? P plus A into N square by V square. V minus NB means V is equals to nRT. Simplify. P into V plus A n square V square into V means V square and V cancel. We are getting A n square by V is equals to nRT. But we are getting PV is equals to nRT minus A n square by V. Can you tell? The PV and nRT, which is more? PV is more. Why? nRT minus something. That's why what we are getting? PV will be less than nRT. Are you getting or no? Yes, we know Z value compressibility factor PV by nRT. For 1 mole means RT. PV is lesser means numerator value is lesser. Numerator value is lesser means what happening? whole value will be less, means is nothing but we are getting Z is less than 1. I told already yesterday. So Z will be less than 1 when a real gas volume will be less. Real gas volume will be less when force of attraction between the molecules is dominating the repulsive force. Then what we can tell, the gases can easily liquefy. Okay, now see third case, at low pressure is low, and high temperature is high. At high temperature and low pressure, what happening, the gas molecules are very far away from each other, means between gas molecules, what happening, no force of attraction as well as a repulsive force. Then the gas can be considered as a which gas, ideal gas. Ideal gas means what equation we are getting, PV is equals to nRT. Means if you take this van der Waal equation only, means if you take a particular gas, when you maintain a low pressure and high temperature, then what happening, the molecules are moving away from one another, then there is no force of attraction between them, then we can consider that gas as a ideal gas. Means the pressure correction and volume corrections will be neglected or becoming zero. Then we are getting PV is equals to nRT. All of you understanding or no? Yes. Now we are going to further concept related to this one. You see carefully, is nothing but isotherms of gases. Isotherms of CO2 gas we are discussing. Listen concept carefully. Isotherms. Already you have some information or some idea regarding isotherm. Isotherm means what? Isotherm, same temperature, means at constant temperature. At constant temperature we are floating or we are studying the variation between pressure versus volume. Such graph is calling as a isotherm. Such isotherms is studying related to or regarding carbon dioxide gas done by Andrews. So that's why it is calling as Andrews isotherm of a CO2 gas. Understand very carefully, you have a CO2 gas, you are maintaining same temperature, but you are changing the pressure, volume, how it is changing, done by Andrews. This is calling as Andrews isotherm of CO2 gas. You see carefully, if you take here like this, we are taking volume on x-axis, pressure you are taking on a y-axis. Now we have some volume of the CO2 gas at 10 degrees Celsius. It's a very important concept. Observe carefully. Now what happening? You started here, volume is very high when pressure is less. So pressure is increasing. What happening? Volume increasing or volume decreasing? Volume decreasing. Why? Because according to Boyle's law, as the temperature is as the pressure is increasing, volume is decreasing. Okay, means the graph is started at a point A and it comes up to B. Okay, between A and B, the gas exists in only gas phase. After reaching this pressure, what happening? Slowly gas starts converting into liquid. Between B and C, even though pressure is changing, volume is decreasing, because here the matter exists in both gas phase and liquid phase. Okay, still you are increasing pressure, then what happening? Volume is also decreasing. As the pressure is increasing, volume is decreasing. This is the D point. Okay, after crossing certain pressure, the totally gas is converting into liquid. That's why here lot of volume change came. Here also lot of volume change, but here volume change is very less. Why? Because on liquid and solid materials, if you can apply pressure, no much effect. That's why you are telling between, as the means you taken a gas, as the pressure is going on increasing, volume decreasing, up to certain pressure the matter existing in only gaseous phase. After crossing certain point or certain pressure, it starts converting into liquid. That's why volume still decreasing, but after reaching a certain pressure the volume is very less. Why? Because the matter is totally converting into liquid phase. Now I am doing the same information at another temperature, 20 degrees Celsius temperature. Yes. Now what graph you are getting? Like this we are getting, like this and like this. This is E, F, G, H. You observed or no? EF, the matter existing in only gas phase. Between F and G, the matter existing in both gas phase and liquid phase. After crossing G means after high pressure, the total matter converting into liquid phase. Now I am taking a special temperature 31.1 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is a special temperature. Why? Because you can understand. If you take a special temperature, what happening? It will be coming like this. Means GH, this is for example P, Q and R. Okay, between at this particular temperature, as the pressure is increasing, slowly volume is decreasing, means between P and Q the matter existing in gas phase only. But after reaching a certain pressure, the whole matter totally converting into liquid phase, spontaneously changing. So within fraction of second, the whole liquid converting into whole gas converting into liquid matter. Such particular temperature is calling as a critical temperature. And no sir, I am taking CO2 gas at 40 degrees Celsius temperature. So whatever pressure you apply, the whole material existing in only gas phase. Okay, now you observe this region carefully. Observe this region. In this region, the matter existing in both gas phase and liquid phase. Right side to this area only gas phase, left side to this area only liquid phase. Now, whatever this particular temperature is there, that is calling as a TC. Means is nothing but critical temperature. Critical temperature. Sir, what is the meaning of critical? Some special temperature. Every gas has a particular temperature as its critical temperature. What is the meaning of critical temperature? Is a particular temperature above this temperature, the gases cannot be converting into liquid. And below this temperature only, the gases can be converting into liquid by changing pressure. Yes. So every gas has its own critical temperature, means at that temperature or below the temperature only, by changing the pressure, what happening, the gases can be converting into liquid. Yes, at this or below only the gases will be converting into liquid. Above this particular temperature, whatever you do, whatever changes you do in the pressure, the gas cannot be converting into liquid. Such particular temperature only we are calling as a critical temperature. A critical temperature means is a special temperature or a particular temperature. Below that, the gas can be converting into liquid by changing the pressure. Above the temperature, whatever pressure changes you do, the gas cannot be converting into liquid. At that critical temperature, whatever pressure having by the gas is calling as PC, and whatever volume occupied by the gas is calling as VC. What is the meaning of PC? Critical volume. Critical volume means VC, means at critical temperature, volume occupied by the gas is calling as critical volume. At critical temperature, pressure exerted or having pressure on the gas is calling as critical pressure. All of you getting or no? Yes. So what is the meaning of critical temperature? As a particular temperature, above the temperature, whatever pressure changes you do, the gas cannot be converting into liquid. Below the temperature only, the gas can be converting into liquid by changing pressure. Yes, I have written very clearly. Before that, below that only the matter existing in liquid. Above that, no chance. Now we are discussing one more important concept, liquefaction of gases. Liquefaction of gases. What is the meaning of liquefaction of the gases? Means yes, we are converting the gases into liquids by changing some factors. I told already, the gas which is having greater than 1 Z value or Z is equals to 1, the gases cannot be converting into liquefy, cannot liquefy. If Z value is less than 1, we can liquefy the gas. We can liquefy the gas. Why? Here force of attraction is dominating, but here repulsive force, here no attraction force and repulsive force. Thus, these two cases are very difficult to convert the gas into liquid. This is very easy or very comfortable to convert the gas into liquid. So this liquefaction of the gases is a one simple technique is done by Joule-Thomson effect. Joule-Thomson effect. Thomson effect. What is the Joule-Thomson effect for the liquefaction of the gases? Very simple point and explained very clearly for the converting of gases into liquid. First of all, he taken one vessel. He taken in that vessel he taken a gas at high pressure conditions. He taken very small hole. He taken and he taken very narrow tube. He taken narrow tube. Yes, it will be converting or it will be taken like this. A lengthy narrow tube be taken like this. Yes, diameter of the tube will be very less, like that he taken, and that too long he taken and he is doing like this. Now he is sending gas from high pressure region to low pressure region. While sending gas from high pressure region to low pressure region, what changes is coming? Okay, now the gas is sealed at high pressure, then the gas molecules are very close to each other. Very close to each other means between the molecule force of attraction will be very high. If force of attraction will be high, but the gas is moving from where to where? High pressure region to low pressure region. While moving from high pressure region to low pressure region, what happening, you know? The molecule has to move fast. If the molecule want to move fast, what it has to be done? It has to break the force of attraction between the molecules. If it want to break the force of attraction between the molecule, the energy coming from where? From its kinetic energy. Automatically what happening? Kinetic energy of gas molecule will be gradually decreasing. Once the kinetic energy of the gas molecule is decreasing, the molecules are very close to each other and condense together and converting into liquid. Yes, very nice concept. When you send gas from high pressure region to low pressure region, what happening? At high pressure region, the molecules are sealed at very close to each other, but the molecules are moving to low pressure region means the molecule has to move fast. They want to move fast means they have to break down the force of attraction between the molecules. To break the force of attraction between the molecule, energy taken from kinetic energy of the gas molecule. Automatically, kinetic energy of gas molecule will be decreasing. Is the kinetic energy decreasing? Molecules are close to each other and slow down. Slow down means condensed. Condensed means converting into liquid. So while converting like this is happening. The phenomena is calling as Joule-Thomson effect. All of you understood or no? Yes. Now we will see some other things. See, what is the meaning of critical temperature? The temperature below that gas can be converting into liquid by changing pressure. Above that temperature, whatever you do, the gas cannot be converting into liquid. And at critical temperature, occupied volume is calling as critical volume. At critical temperature, the pressure exerted or pressure on the gas is calling as a critical pressure. And Joule-Thomson effect, when you send the gas from high pressure region to low pressure region, what happening? The gas molecules want to move fast, but force of attraction will be there. They have to break down the force of attraction. The energy is taking from kinetic energy of the gas molecule. Then what happening finally? So kinetic energy of the gas particle will be decreasing. So when kinetic energy will be decreasing, what we can tell? The molecules are close to each other and condensed. Condensed means they are becoming like liquids. So this is calling as liquefaction of the gases. Now with this the gaseous state is over. Under states of matter we are discussing one more thing, is nothing but liquid state. Some few important things we are learning here. Liquid state. So first of all I want to tell you some important points. Physical state of the matter. Physical state of matter depends on two factors. The physical state of the matter is depending upon two factors. The first one is nothing but thermal energy. Another one is intermolecular attraction. Second one is molecular attractions. Molecular attraction means is nothing but force of attraction between the molecules. The physical state of the matter is depending upon two factors. One is thermal energy, another one is molecular attraction or force of attraction between the molecules. First of all, we will discuss about the thermal energy. Thermal energy. What is the meaning of thermal energy? Anybody? So means energy which keep molecules away from one another. Okay, did you understood? Thermal energy means energy which keeps the molecules away from one another. Indirectly, the energy which is useful for the molecules to move. To move means not settled. Not settled means they are far away from each other. Energy which is keeps the molecules away from one another. It is similar to kinetic energy of the gas molecule. So this is anyway, this energy is helpful for the molecules, keep them away from one another. Another one is molecular interactions. Molecular interactions. What is the meaning of molecular interactions? The force of attraction. The force of attraction. A force of attraction between the molecules. Held them together. Yes, see very carefully. This is the force of attraction between the molecules, held them together, but this is the energy keep the molecules away from one another. Means thermal energy pushing the molecules away from one another, but force of attraction hold the molecules together. Based on relation between thermal and molecular interaction, physical state is depending. For example, first case I am telling, if suppose thermal energy is more than molecular attractions, what is the meaning? Repulsive force is more than attractive force, means is nothing but the kinetic molecules want to move faster, then holding will be less. Automatically the matter will be existing either liquid phase or gas phase. Not like that. If suppose thermal energy is less than molecular attractions, means molecular attraction means the force which is operating between the molecules is more than its kinetic energy. Automatically molecules are held together very strongly. Then the matter existing in which phase? Solid phase. Are you understanding? Yes. Now we are going to discuss about the liquid matter we are discussing. So under liquid matter mainly we have to discuss some special things we have to discuss. Under that first one is vapor pressure. Second one is nothing but surface tension. In physics you are learning brief, but just we are learning definitions and main things in chemistry. And third property is nothing but viscosity. Viscosity we are discussing. Okay, first of all we are explaining about the vapor pressure of the liquid matter. Is a very important thing, vapor pressure of a liquid matter. Okay, we are learning vapor pressure, but what is the meaning of vapor pressure? For example, you have liquids, we have. So now you are keep on heating. Then they are converting into which one? Gases. Liquids on heating becomes gases. The phenomena is calling as a evaporation. Evaporation, or also calling as vaporization. Also calling as a vaporization. Both are very, very important. Not like that. If you take a liquids, or if you can take reverse, is nothing but gases you are taking, and you are becoming cooling. Yes, you are doing cooling, then they are becoming liquids. So means what happening? The gas particles are becoming liquids. Then the phenomena is calling as condensation. The phenomena is called as condensation. Yes, what is the meaning of vaporization or evaporation? Yes, you take in a water, you are supplying heat energy, the water will be evaporate. That's why it's calling as a evaporation or vaporization. No, you are taking gas and you are decreasing the temperature, means cooling, then it will becomes a liquid, calling as condensation. Now, you see carefully. First of all, I am taking one liquid, I am taking. So I am taking at a particular temperature. Temperature is constant. I am maintaining temperature is a constant. Means I am taking in this room one liquid. I am taking. Yes, I am taking a liquid. So what happening at the temperature? First of all, liquid molecules are converting into, this is the liquid. Okay, now in this closed container, first of all, what happening? Liquid molecules are converting into gas molecule. The phenomena is calling as vaporization. I told already. Now what happening? The gas particles cannot come outside. Why? Because it is a closed container. So, but what happening if you take the gas molecule basically having high kinetic energy, though will collide with walls of the container and lose its kinetic energy to the surroundings. Automatically what happening? Kinetic energy of the gas particle will be decreasing. Kinetic energy decreasing means moving is not there. Moving is not there means combine to each other. Combine to each other means what happening? The gas particle is reconverting into liquid particle. The phenomena is calling as condensation. This phenomena is calling as vaporization. Once again you see carefully. If you take the liquid particle converting into gas particle, calling as vaporization. After converting into gaseous particle, it will not come outside because it's a closed container. Though gas particle actually having a lot of kinetic energy, but they will collide with walls of the container and lose its kinetic energy to the surroundings automatically. Though gas particles are converting into liquid particle, calling as condensation. Okay, the phenomena, this is nothing but rate of evaporation, nothing but speed of the evaporation. This is nothing but rate of condensation. Means the evaporation is going on, condensation is going on. At a particular state, what happening? Rate of evaporation is equals to rate of condensation. What is the meaning of this one? How many liquid particles are converting into gas particle? Same time, same number of gas particles are converting into liquid particle. For example, 10 molecules are converting like this, 10 molecules are reconverting like this, means the rate of or speed of evaporation is equals to condensation. That state only we are calling as equilibrium state. Yes, next lesson this is only for us, equilibrium state. At equilibrium state, what happening here? So many gas particles will be there. The gas particle will create some pressure on the surface of the liquid. That is only we are calling as vapor pressure. So means at equilibrium state, pressure exerted by the vapors of a liquid on the surface of the liquid is calling as a vapor pressure. Vapor pressure means pressure exerted by the gas particle on the surface of the liquid is calling as vapor pressure at which equilibrium state. Equilibrium state means the rate of evaporation is equals to rate of condensation. At that situation, the pressure exerted by the vapors on the surface of the liquid is calling as vapor pressure. Generally, we are observing this one. If you take a bowl of water, you keep lid on that one, you can boil that one. What happening? Did you observe under the lid, below the lid you seen, yes, water droplets is there. What happening over there? Actually gas particles are reconverting into liquid particles. This is happening over there, that is calling as evaporation and condensation. The two are happening simultaneously, but at a particular spot both will be having same speed, then equilibrium state is established. Then the pressure exerted by the gases on the surface of the liquid is calling as vapor pressure. So what factors will influence the vapor pressure? Factors of vapor